For the next part of the same chapter from physics, the lesson number 2, that is magnetic effects of electric current. You know what? I told you in the very first example which I have taken about that this is the iron nail with me. This is the iron nail, and this was winded by an insulated wire, and I told you whenever the current is switched on, the wire becomes a magnet because the current flows through it. It means the current is producing magnetism. Now the question is, if we today knows that current is responsible for the production of magnetism, then there must be someone who has made this discovery. That from where exactly and how exactly this question, this concept that current can produce magnetism come across. So actually this came across from the experiments performed by Oersted. Oersted was the first person who has gave us this idea that current can produce magnetism. But how? What he did exactly, he has taken a conductor, let it be AB conductor, and he has attached it with again similarly means you can say that again with like a cell or a battery, and here it is you can say a switch, and when I'll switch it on, the current will start flowing through it, otherwise no current through this conductor AB. Now what happens, he has used that magnetic compass. Similarly, if this is the north pole, upper side is the north pole and downside is the south pole, this is the center of the needle. Now what happens exactly? Now what happens? So about Oersted's experiment, I have to tell you, look, when I switched on, before that I just want to take out some directions, let it be some of the directions there. So these are exactly north, east, south and whatever the directions. Okay. Now what happens? Now when I switched on the current started flowing from B to A. As you know, the current flows from positive to negative. Now the current started flowing from B to A. Suddenly when the switch is on, this moves this side. North pole suddenly shifted this side and south pole suddenly shifted this side. Now what is this? Similarly, when the direction of the current is opposite, means you can take it as, if this is positive now, if this is positive and this is negative, let me tell you, if now this is negative and this is exactly the positive part, now the current will be in the opposite direction. It will start flowing in the opposite direction. Now what happens? Now when the current is in the opposite direction, the north pole gets shifted in the opposite direction and south pole gets shifted in the opposite direction. Now bacho, you already know that this needle of magnetic compass is made up of magnetic material, and it will get reflected on either of the direction only when some magnet is nearby. Now what does it mean? It means this wire, this conductor becomes a magnet when the current is flowing through it, because when the current is switched off, the needle goes to its original position again. Now from here, Oersted proved that whenever a current flows through a wire, then that wire, or what you call that conductor, behaves like a magnet, or ultimately we can say that current produces magnetism. But now you people may ask, sir, how we will remember that which side north has to move? Whether this side, east side, or towards west side. So let me tell you, this rule is not given in your book. So there is one rule of little higher standard, but I want my kids to understand because there are number of questions to be asked in exams related to this concept. And that rule is known as snow rule. Now, what is snow rule? Snow rule says that if current flows from south towards north, then the north pole will move, north pole of the magnetic needle will move towards the west, and that's what it did. And if current is flowing from north to south, as in the first case, it will, north pole will not moves towards west, means the north pole will moves towards the east. Now this is exactly the snow rule, and this is how an experiment has been performed by a great scientist Oersted to prove that current can produce magnetism. Thank you.